So my name is Dr. Chang, and I'm your instructor for this course, CHM130. Welcome. This course is completely an online course. There are no live online class meetings, so you are free to work through the modules on your own time. Although you do need to keep an eye on the due dates because there are due dates for the assignments each week. And the first thing you should do when starting a class is to look at the syllabus. So to do that, all you need to do is click on CHM130 syllabus here in blue. This will open up a little window and you can read through the syllabus and look at how to contact me and things like that. There also has a clear breakdown of all the points in terms of the homework, the participation points, the exams. And then, of course, there's a breakdown of the point spread here as well on how to get the total of 1,060 points, which would be obviously 100%. Once you're done reading the syllabus, you can click on Minimize File Preview here in the blue, and then, of course, it'll take away and collapse that screen. If you would like to download a copy of the syllabus, all you need to do is click on this little arrow here next to the blue words, and it will download a Word document of exactly the same thing. Please make sure, if you have not done so already, to sign up for the CHM130 lab if you need it. The next thing I want to cover is the required materials. You will need a scientific calculator. You can get one at CVS or Target or Walgreens, any of those stores, Walmart. They're usually $10-15, and the only thing I would say is to make sure that it has a log function for when we do the pH chapter. So it'll have a button that says log on it. And then you should also have a separate button that says exponential or EXP. Another way they often will display it is 10 to the X. Either one is the same functionality, and so just get a calculator with those two buttons. The next thing we do wonder about is the textbook. So we are using a free textbook called OpenStax. It's called Chemistry Atoms First. Truthfully, all the information that you need has been already inserted into the module as text or as videos. So really, there is no need to go to the website and print out anything in terms of the textbook, unless you really like a table or you really like a chart. For example, the solubilities chart might be a good thing to print out. But again, those things are inserted into the modules as well, so you could print it directly from the modules as well. If you would like to access it, all you got to do is click on this blue textbook word, and then it's a link, and it'll open up to the OpenStax textbook. Okay. Don't worry about how long the book is. We're not going to cover the whole thing. We're only going to cover specific chapters and specific sections, and not the whole book. If you would like a PDF copy, of course, you can email me, and I will send that over to you. It's fairly easy to do. How to reach me. Of course, reaching your instructor is important throughout the semester. The easiest way you can reach me is to click on this little box here that says Inbox, okay, where my mouse is hovering right now. Now, the inbox basically is a messaging kind of functionality in Canvas. And basically, you can select the course if you're taking more than one course, and then you can email me as your instructor. That is the easiest way to reach me because I check my Canvas email multiple times a day. I'm always on Canvas grading anyway, so if you message me, I'll immediately see a little alert and I'll know that you've trying to reach me. In terms of if you want to schedule office hours, I encourage you to do that. Office hours are great. You can schedule them in little 15-minute increments. If you would like a longer time, you can, of course, schedule a longer time. My thought is, if you have any questions on homework, if you want to review something, you can just pop into the office hours on WebEx, and then we can meet and just solve your problems. I often will say 5 minutes with me is like 30 minutes to an hour struggling on your own. So why don't you just come in, spend 5 minutes with me, and it'll be easier. Okay, so you can save yourself a lot of time. Now, to do that, you can click on this. Here it says here the Cisco WebEx. It's the second to last item on this taskbar under Home. So if you click on that, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, you're going to see something that looks like this. Okay, and it basically is a schedule of this particular week, the week that we are in. Whatever week that we're in, that's what it's going to show. And so you can see from 9 until 11:45, there are 15-minute appointments. You can just click, and then all you got to do here is click at the bottom that says confirm meeting. Okay, you see that at the bottom, big blue button here that says confirm meeting. Okay, that will send me an alert on my phone saying that there's a student that would like to meet me at a specific time, and then I will know and it'll also remind me about 15 minutes before that time that I need to log on to WebEx to meet a student. So this is something that I'm trying for the first time. Hopefully it'll work very, very well, and you guys will be able to reach me whenever you need to. Okay. It is true that these are all morning times. If you would like to reach me in the evenings, I'm not available every evening, but definitely I can still meet you. The best way to arrange an evening meeting would be to go ahead and click on that inbox and message me on Canvas. All right, I'm going to go navigate back to home here. Now, if you click on the next thing that's kind of listed there under Reach Me is GroupMe. It talks about the GroupMe app. And so this is a little app that you can either install on your phone, or you can just join via like your computer in terms of a website. And so basically, if you click here, you can see that I've set up a CHM130 summer 2021, July 5th to August 5th, kind of little group session. And so basically you can, if you have a phone, it's very easy to take a picture of like a homework problem that you're working on and ask me, is this correct? And I can very quickly respond. And this is a nice way to text me. If you don't want to message me on the Canvas messaging app, you like to text, this is one way to text. And the nice thing about it is that when you text me, of course, again, we'll get an alert right away. I might not be able to answer you right away in case like I'm driving or something like that, but I will answer in a prompt manner. It would be nice if you guys would all install the GroupMe app, because if that is the case, then I can definitely send out like a mass text if I need to let you guys know of an announcement or something like that. Something else I'm trying, so again, you can also try the GroupMe app if you would like. All right, so you have lots and lots of ways to reach me. Now, if you click Start Course, you're going to end up at the modules. Another way to do that, if you would like, is you can click on Modules, okay, in the left-hand taskbar under Home. Taskbar, okay. Now you can see that the first module is week 1, Monday, July 5th, and it is to meet your class. And so what I would suggest you do is go to the Canvas tutorial, watch a little video on how to succeed in chemistry. I'm sorry, not a video, just a little page. Then there's a little bit of a short assignment on meeting your class. Basically, you're just gonna post a little video of yourself, less than a minute, just introducing yourself and why you're taking this class, and a little fun tidbit about yourself. So it's like an icebreaker, okay? You've got your syllabus here again, and then of course there's a syllabus quiz. Please take the syllabus quiz. It is 15 points, and it is a very easy 15 points. So let's all take the syllabus quiz. This will also make sure that you know how the points are being assigned during this class, and what is and isn't allowed during exams and quizzes and such. Okay. And then, of course, there's a course schedule. I would say that this might be something good to print out, because this course schedule will tell you what we have in terms of the day, the assignment, and then the lab. What you're supposed to be doing in the lab class as well. And it also clearly lets you know when the exams are. Okay, so the exams are in bold. All right, so I'm going to go back to modules. I'm always clicking back to modules in Canvas. Okay, now let's say that you finish this module. Okay, an easy way to clean up kind of your screen a little bit so that when you log in, it looks nice and clean every single time and exactly where you left off. So I often will click this little arrow here to collapse this module. You can always click it to uncollapse it again, of course, to open it again. But this way, you're done with this. You kind of file it away. And the other thing that then you go on to the next module. Now, the next module says week 1, Tuesday, July 6th, right? So you're going to start here. These are lecture notes that you can download or view. Okay, again, just like the syllabus, you can either view it this way. Okay, I encourage you to print out the lecture notes, but again, that is up to you. Okay, and of course, you can download it to print it by doing that. Okay, there's also a periodic table that I would advise you open and download as well and print out. All right. Now, how do you move through a module? You can go click back on modules, but the easiest thing to do is just to click next. The next is a little right button on here on the right-hand side, and just click that, okay? And it'll bring you to the next item in that module, and then basically is homework number 1. Now, the homework is going to cover all of what is in this particular module, okay? So my advice is you click on Take the Quiz, okay? And you print this out, okay? And you do these problems, of course, one by one. Now, do not hit Submit Quiz until you have answered every single problem in this quiz, okay? This is the reason why I suggest you print this out. There is no time limit on how you can open it. You can navigate away from it. It's no problem. So let's say you print out this quiz, okay? And then you're going to go back to modules, okay? Obviously, you don't know all this information on the quiz yet, right? Because you haven't read through all the material and watched all the videos. So it'll say, you're about to navigate away from this page. Do you want to continue anyway? You say, okay. And it's okay to navigate away from it. There's no problem. You can always go back to it, okay? And then you're going to click on what is chemistry, okay? And you're going to read this information. I'm going to read this information, and then you should be able to answer some of the questions on the homework, right? Then you click next. The next is again on the bottom right-hand side, okay? And again, there's more information here. There's a video that one of our chemistry instructors made about the scientific method. And again, once you read watch this video, you should be able to answer a couple more questions. Then you click next. There's another video and an example of how to solve this problem. And so as you go through the material, if you've printed out the homework, you should be able to work through it one by one. The other option, if you don't want to print it out, is you can open 2 screens. One screen for all of this material, the videos, and then the other screen for the homework, and you can jump back and forth. Either way is fine. I prefer the printing out method. The reason being, then you have an actual hard copy of all the problems that you've done, and it makes it easy to review for an exam, okay? The only thing I would say is this: do not hit submit until you are ready to submit the homework in its entirety, because you only have 2 chances to submit the homework, okay? So what I would suggest is watch all the material, read all the material, do the homework, hit submit. If something is marked incorrect, then you can go back and fix it and then submit it again. And that is your second time and last time to submit that homework, okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you, okay? Also embedded in each module, other than the videos and the text, I'm going to continue clicking through here. Obviously, there's a lot of videos on determining significant figures, how to use significant figures in different calculation situations, the metric system, okay? And notice you get to day 1 checkpoint. This is a very small quiz that allows you to kind of check, do you understand the little bit of material that was presented before, okay? This is different from the homework. This kind of assessment is small point value, and you can do it an unlimited number of times. Notice here where it says allowed attempts at the very, very top, it says unlimited. On the homework, it said 2 attempts, but here there's an unlimited number of attempts. Okay, so here, this kind of assessment, you can take as many times as you want. Just be careful. The homework is only 2 times. The checkpoints are unlimited. All right. And of course, you can continue forward the module all the way to the end. I do have a page at the very end, okay, and it basically says that you should remember to turn in your homework for homework number 1. Now notice here that some of these, it seems like you can't click on it, right? And the reason is you must navigate through the modules in sequential order. Sequential order meaning one at a time. You can't just open randomly. And the reason is because if you don't understand significant figures, you can't understand how to, for example, deal with significant figures in calculation, right? If you don't understand conversion factors, how are you going to do different kinds of conversion factors? So that's why we have these set up so that you can open them in sequential order, okay? So this is kind of like the idea. You should navigate through every single module. There's a module for every single day, Monday through Thursday. There's going to be a module open Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, and Thursday. Everything is going to be due at the end of the week. for that sequence of modules. Then you're going to have, obviously, in the next week, Monday through Thursday, and then again, it'll be due at the end of the week in terms of the due date for that week. Hopefully that's clear. The way to check to make sure you're staying on task, of course, is to navigate back to the home page. Okay, and so if you navigate back to the home page, you have a to-do list here, and so that has due dates that let you know when things are due. Okay, I wouldn't just click on those things and start doing assignments, because if you haven't read through the material, you won't understand how to do these assignments. So my advice is to go through the modules in sequential order, but use the to-do list as a kind of checklist just to make sure you're hitting all of the things that are coming up and due. All right, that's pretty much it. I have nothing else to say in terms of where to click on Canvas. I think Canvas is very functional in that it's easy to use and click. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I would be happy to help you find something on Canvas or find a particular assignment. Okay. In addition, I would encourage you again, office hours, take advantage of them. They're very useful, and it gives me a chance to get to know you. So yeah, attend office hours. Come. All right, that's it. That's the end of this video.